Good heavy metal.
They turn it up. They crank up the volume.
Their music isn't like garbage, you know? They know how to get the crowd going. It's music.
There's only one thrash band around that I know of, and that's Metallica. Mayhem. Total. From start to finish. Loud, fast, heavy. Loud. A lot of loud. Yeah. It's different. It's great. Metallica!
How come?
Cause they're better. I see the best friends in the United States of America!
New York City, hey, it's Lars from Metallica. We've been rehearsing out in San Francisco for the last week, and we got this thing going tonight where you guys get a chance to hear the new record. We got some footage that we shot in the studio over the making of the record. We got some other crap from the early days, and I think a clip or master of puppets that you might not have seen. I think one or two of us might actually be looming around here somewhere tonight, so maybe we'll see you around later. Meanwhile, here's the new record. Here's the new video for Enter Sandman, a bunch of other Metallica shit. So hope you enjoy it. And we start touring in October. So we'll see you around soon.
Freak yourself out there?
Kinda.
1, 2, 3, go. No. 1, 2, 3, fall.
1, 2,
3, go. Yeah.
on the upbeat.
Yeah. And on the end.
I started hunting around for other people to be in a band with after my whole tennis dreams pretty much just went down the toilet. And hooked up basically within like the next year with this guy named James Hetfield. And, you know, I think you know the story from there on.
Yeah, you got it. Seek and destroy.
You know, we got Metallica together in LA in '81, October '81. Went through a couple different lineup changes. Moved up to San Francisco in '83. Went out to New York. '83, caught our first record, Kill 'Em All. By that time, we had gotten both Kirk Hammett and Cliff Burton in the band. And off we went. Pursuit of the rock and roll, whatever that you pursue. Started just traveling all over the country, started playing in Europe, you know, blah, blah, blah.
It's thrash. A lot better than the other stuff on it.
It's like the old Metallica.
It's the old Metallica.
It's all
A lot heavier than the newer album.
Well, the new album's thrash.
Yeah, but not as thrash as the old album.
We don't want no getting crushed up here. Just back up a little bit, all right? We want to keep playing, all right? Yeah, back the up, all right?
are they different from other metal bands that you listen to?
They're not. Every metal band is excellent.
Yeah. Why are these guys special? What brings you here?
I go to every concert.
Yeah, Cliff was definitely a very unique character. I remember the first night me and James saw him, which was down here at the Whiskey. Both of us looked at each other and just like, we just have to get this guy in the band. After much persistent nagging and so on, he agreed to join the band on that one condition that we were moved up to San Francisco because he didn't want to move to LA.
Do you all know Cliff over there on bass guitar? Do you know who Cliff is? Why don't you all say hi to Cliff? He's gonna play some bass for you.
Most of the songs that we'd written up to that point in time were pretty much like one-dimensional. They all had kind of the same feel to them and stuff like that. But Cliff brought, showed like James and me like a lot of like harmonies and how to use like melodies and just expanded our horizons.
Sounded really good. Let's do a track from top to bottom. Okay?
Is all this shit moved way out? Or it wasn't so far in this little booth thing?
I'm not sure, James. Probably the biggest song of your career. Right there. The first song I heard.
Yeah. Cashmere of the 90s. Well, after the first record was released, we did spent most of '84 in Europe. Most of the songs that we were writing now with Cliff and Kurt had a lot more kind of a varied outlook in them. We're still doing some of the fast kind of up-tempo, fast kind of thrashy stuff, but we just started getting into doing a lot more melodic things too, like songs like Fade to Black and For Whom the Bell Tolls. We cut Ride the Lightning in Denmark in the spring of '84. Spent most of the rest of '84 in Europe, actually, like touring with Twisted Sister. We played festivals. We did a lot of stuff. Fall of '84, things really went up to a different level. Started, hooked up with all these big cannons. Started doing a lot of touring in America and stuff for the first time. We finished up the Ride the Lightning tour, went straight back to San Francisco and took what was back then like a long time. We took about 2 weeks off. Woo. And then we started writing all the songs for the Master Puppets album, which took most of the spring and summer of '85. And then Actually, in September, then we went over to Denmark again to cut Master Puppets. And went out on the road with Ozzy for about 6 months in '86 then to support that album, which was great. That was like the best tour I've ever been on. Still, like 10 years later or 5 years after the Ozzy tour, still hasn't been a tour that's been as cool as that Ozzy tour. It was brilliant.
Who are you guys here to see, Ozzy or Metallica?
Metallica.
How come?
Better than Ozzy. Better than Ozzy, yeah.
This clip was filmed up in Seattle at the tail end of the Justice tour. Yeah, it's Master Puppets, which is obviously the title track from Master of Puppets, third album, and it has Jason on bass. You know, what can I say? The time had finally arrived for us to do like at first, music video. So we basically rejected the whole idea as confused as we could, but at the end we had to give in and actually had to realize that the idea that they had come up with up at Cute Crime between him and Cliff was actually like not a bad idea. And for a first video of ours, since we had avoided doing them for so long, it actually seemed like a pretty cool thing, because what it did was it still left enough up to the imagination. It was still pretty much a kind of indirect video, and there was still a lot of things that you could do with it yourself mentally from after you saw it.
Oh, my breath is I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
Beach Arena in like December of that year, '88, we shot the video in a warehouse in downtown LA for a whole day, and it was our first experience doing that kind of shit, and it was pretty cool. We're gonna try this, and then we're gonna try that, and then we're gonna try this, and then we're gonna go around with this and stuff like that. When we walked out of there after the shot was done, we had tried like about a quarter of all the ideas that the guy had. And I was like thinking, oh shit, this is gonna be like not too happening, because we didn't really get any of it done, and they're gonna intercut it with this weird movie footage and stuff. But when I saw it, I knew that we'd hit upon something that was like pretty cool, that was like right. It's not the most uplifting of videos, but it certainly has kind of effect on you when you watch it. And I just remember we had it out on the road. It was in Knoxville, where we showed it to like all the people on our crew and like the guys from Queensryche and stuff like that up in my room. I just remember every time the thing rolled, it was like there was about like 5 minutes of silence. Everybody just sitting around the room like being all stunned, and it was pretty heavy. It was pretty cool.
Rage.
Just, I don't know, for me, making a record's like just a lot of ups and downs, and I mean, it's great now that you can sit and you're just doing your final mix, and it's coming out, better than you even expected it to do. But just sometimes, as you'll see in some of the stuff that's documented, it's just getting there. I don't know if the word fun is the right word. You just kind of have to, just do what you have to do, go with your instincts and hope that you make the right decisions along the way, and just, make the most of it.
Gotta take off right there. If it's too much in time, it just kind of lays there.
There's one title called Enter Sandman. The way that we usually do it is, me and James we'll sit there with, the riffs and the basic vibe of the song, and then, we'll have like a list of song titles, and there could be like 50 titles on, some of them go back, 5, 6, 8 years.
The figure that goes into the verse, ba da 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 da,
and then the first 2 bars we gotta get. Okay?
What? No, not both. Not both. Oh. Yes, sir!
Die clear. Well, it's really nothing. I think with Jason, I mean, the guy's an incredibly talented bass player and can, you know, play bass, you know, like Steve Vai plays guitar, you know, just doodle right along with the best of them and do a lot of really quick shit and stuff like that.
We've done something that is really unpredictable and is very strong. Every song on the record is very strong in its own way. It has its own kind of cool little message, you know, its own sometimes indirect message, you know, like Metallica does.
I think Jason's brought a lot of, he's kind of like the stable guy in the band. It's like, you know, you got me over here and James, you know, 4 miles that way, and Kirk sort of floating around. And
when I say hunger, it's we want to go out there and we want to do it. We want to do it right. We want to show these people what it's all about. You know, our way, our way. That's the big thing. We want to do it our way.
Something's wrong, something like heavy thoughts tonight, and the honest the way.
Excellent. Need to breathe.
Yeah, it's better when you don't breathe.
It's better when you don't breathe.
It's got a little more anxiety to it.
Let's don't do a yeah. A yeah at the end. Do something else. Woman.
All right.
Okay.
Child.
Fire woman. Here we go.
Kick on a horse.
Same track.
Chick on a horse.
Something's wrong, something like heavy thoughts tonight, and the honest the way. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire, and of things that will fight. Woman.
I just think we've opened our minds a little more on some of this newer stuff, especially. And I don't know what the big deal is.
James has all these musical ideas and stuff like that, but sometimes he's not really outgoing with them. And it's just like, I guess I just kind of pull them out of him, and then I add, you know, my, you know, vibe to the songs and kind of, you know, maybe which direction the song should go and what the song's musical feel and stuff like that. And then it just works. Huh?
Not cool, cool, cool.
Right, but that thing right there is this thing.
Right, this is cool.
Oh! Okay. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Here it is, guys.
You saw it here first. You saw it here first, huh?
None
Pretty
more.
exciting, huh? Spinal Tap.
The answer is none more black.
Something like heavy thoughts tonight, and the honest the way. war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire, and the things that will break. Sleep with one eye open, dreaming your pillow tight. Exit light, end of night. Take my hand, off to never, never land.
I'll let you guys duke it out on this one because frankly I don't give a. Tired of arguing.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not tired of arguing.
Straight up my way, Ross concerned.
Come on, dickhead. Come on, dickhead. There we go.
There we go. Clean road.
Yeah, no props.
そのハングリーではなくなったっていうことに関してはもう何かこうなんていうかな後悔とかそれからそういうものっていうのは全くないでしょうか。
Oh yeah, the stage show is going to be very different. I mean, it's going to be different from something what anyone else has done yet. I don't know, you guys. I mean, don't you think it like gets a bit too slow there? Yes. It dips a bit too much. Motor breath, harvester, or harvester motor breath. What's that? Yeah, very good.
Making videos for me is not really something that I'm like really used to yet, and I don't really know how there's the good ones go and how the bad ones go, and how to monitor what goes on and with the end result and all that stuff. So it's like, it's still very much like a learning experience.
Bored already.
The feeling was that the footage that we got of the band was something that was definitely cool and it was very unique.
Is this gonna be?
Well, we can roam, but I want to concentrate on this, but we can roam around. You know, you want to play.
Well, I mean,
Hang on.
I could just most of the shit. I'll just be doing this, you know.
Do that.
We have a concept and they're shooting all the stuff that ties in with our performance, you know, when we're sitting here mixing. So it's like, I have no idea what it looks like. So, but, you know, I have a lot of confidence in the people that we're working with. The bottom line is that a year ago when we started writing these songs and had, you know, started getting like the visions for the record and stuff like that, you know, it turned out like I had expected times about 10.